going down, everyone? Havo High here, bringing you a review video of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we're reviewing the 2-year anniversary. It is the last day, it's the final day here, and wow, what a event. The amount of stuff I have to go through, I'm going to try to go through it really quickly because there is a ton of stuff to review. There's a ton of stuff because this 2-year anniversary, especially on the on the JP side, of course, we'll see this hopefully again in the global side. And I've been playing global since the beginning, but really got into JP this New Year's. Re-rolled my first account at New Year's, and this 2-year anniversary has been a blast for my account. It's been great. So let's get started on this review, and really let's start with talking about the lead up into the 2-year anniversary, and we were getting a lot of information, a lot of items about login bonuses and stuff like that. But the precursor to the 2-year anniversary really started off with the introduction of a new battle system, a new event called the Boss Rush. And prior to the 2-year anniversary, this came out, and us fans, us players, were really hyped about it because this was really fun. There was no stamina. It was just a challenge on what kind of cards you had and how far you can go. There was 4 particular levels, and of course the last one, the Super 3, was really difficult to do. So there's been a lot of reviews from it, but that was the introduction. That was the beginning to this extravaganza of amazing things that we're about to get. And when I go through this, you guys are going to even be surprised because you guys probably forgot how incredible this 2-year anniversary actually was. So after the Boss Rush, it was really the introduction of the new Dokkan Awakening characters with Kid Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and then the Go-Tanks, the Super Saiyan Go-Tanks, the Seal Tanks, the physical type, where we got a leaked information about that. So really that, once again, was starting to say, hey, this is actually pretty cool. We get a really good card, which is Seal Tanks, that Dokkan's awakens into even a better card. And then the introduction of, hey, what are we going to get for freebies? The first couple of things that we found out was, of course, not only the login bonuses, which I'll cover, the amazing amount of Dragon Stones that we got, but we got these new anniversary medals that we can purchase items from the Baba shop. For example, Elder Kai, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku's medals, things of that nature. And then we also got a free pull, pretty much 2 free pulls every single day, as long as you did a couple events. I think it was 20 stamina you had to use to get the second ticket, but we ended up getting summoning tickets that would guaranteed an SR. Now, for me, it turned out pretty good. I ended up pulling, I believe, 5 SSRs off of these free tickets, these golden 2-year anniversary tickets, and I was pretty happy with that. So feel free to comment below. I would love to hear what kind of SSRs or how many SSRs you got off of the free tickets. It'd be good to find out if anybody went really crazy, got like 7 or 8, or none at all. So feel free to comment below, and I'd love to hear from that. So these 2 things were great. This was a good start off, and actually these 2 items continued until the end, basically today. Today's the ending of the 2-year anniversary, so we're not going to get these anymore, but ended up actually pulling an SSR yesterday, so that ended up getting the additional SSR on the account. So these were great, but even better was the introduction of these new Dragon Stones. So if you ranked up to rank 200, you got a ton of Dragon Stones. I believe it was over 100. It says get 100, but I think it was even more at rank 200. So I once again started my account and started ranking up and leveling up, grinding to make sure I get those free Dragon Stones there. And of course, if you were using Twitter, or I guess the Japanese version of that, you're able to get a stone per day plus your login bonuses. We got tons of stones. I'll talk about even more stones that we got later on. But then there was the introduction of the 2 new Dragon Stones. One was right away we were able to get the red Dragon Stone, which was able to pick up a pretty nice cards, old OP cards like the Tech Cell, the Strength Broly. I remember trying to pull Strength Broly on my global account, going, "Oh, I really need it now." There's, in a sense, giving it away. Int Gohan, Int Ultimate Gohan, and Full Power Frieza. So not only that, we got this one absolutely free once the 2-year anniversary started. We got another one if you participated in the World Tournament. That was a big surprise. I think it was 5 consecutive wins or 5 wins that you're able to get another red Dragon Stone and get another card. So it was really great on that. I picked up Full Power Frieza and Broly because I didn't have either of them. So good choices there. I'd love to hear from you guys what you guys ended up picking for your red Dragon Stone. But man, people were talking about the blue Dragon Stone. The blue Dragon Stone gave you the opportunity to pick up a God Lead. Not for free though, as we thought we were going to get one for free. It was actually a purchase of 5,000 yen, and you ended up getting a blue Dragon Stone, and so you can get a God Lead, right? And you would get 100 additional Dragon Stones. So really, for that price, it was a really, really good deal. I couldn't pass up. I had to do it because I had to pick up Omega Shenron. So that's what I ended up picking with my blue Dragon Stone. Love to hear what you guys ended up picking there. So that was amazing to have that kind of bonus. Yes, for you free-to-play players, it was a disappointment. But, you know, for that cost, it was well worth it to get that extra card that you've been maybe looking for to try to pull, like maybe a God Tanks or a Gohan, things of that nature. So yeah, these Dragon Stones were an amazing benefit for the 2-year anniversary. One of my favorite things in the anniversary. So next leading up was, besides the Dragon Stones, was this. Remember this? The countdown to what? And everybody said, hey, you know what we're counting down to? We are counting down to Super Saiyan 4s. And guess what? Most of everybody, I think 99% of the Dokkan community, thought it was going to be Super Saiyan 4, and it was. And the introduction of 2 banners, and we'll talk about that in a second. Dual banners, Dokkan exclusive banners for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And look at this card art, guys. Remember when you guys first saw this? And we were like, oh my goodness, holy smokes, look at this. These cards, they look incredible, but not only that, look at the Dokkan Awakening graphics on here. The card art was incredible. I actually like this one better than this one, but hey, you know what? A lot of that happens. But not only that, we actually got a few other Dokkan Awakening exclusives, and that was these 2 Golden Great Apes. And in my opinion, the Super Baby Golden Great Ape card is the best card art in the game. That was so awesome, so amazing. Look at that. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku is awesome as well, but man, that baby looks super lit. So not only that, you got some other cards that you can pull. And actually, let's take a look at the 2 banners that really was incredible. There was a lot of re-rolls, a lot of restarting here. Due to the fact, the reason why the re-rolls were so great was we ended up getting a lot of Dragon Stones to re-roll with, and look at the banner. Look at the additional cards you're able to get. In my opinion, the Vegeta banner was a superior banner because due to the fact you can pick up Rose or Vegeta Blue. So just really imagine a banner with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Vegeta Blue, and Rose. So, but hey, you know what? The Goku banner was really good. For some reason, they're not showing Gogeta on here. Gogeta was a great card on his banner as well. You can pick up Super Vegito, Goku Black, and Gogeta. But man, those 2 main cards of Blue and Vegeta Blue and Rose were too hard to pass up. So what happened here was, and in a sense, change the music here to the summoning music here. Was, man, there was a lot of summoning. How much summoning and how much gameplay? Well, what happened was this happened. this happened. And of course, this is a picture of the English version of it, but network errors. We ended up getting network errors after network errors after network errors, and because just a ton of people were playing, a ton of people were summoning, a ton of people were re-rolling, and it was crazy. And we ended up getting some compensation from it, but hey, also we ended up, the Dokkan community and Dokkan Bamco, I would say we, because I didn't get any dollars, but they ended up getting #1 in the App Store, right? So most amount of dollars being spent. So pay-to-play players, you should thank them. Unfortunately, being one, we ended up getting additional 40 Dragon Stones plus orb crazy. We ended up getting so many orbs, it was nuts. So remember when this happened, you guys looked into your gift box and said, "Whoa, 4,000!" And it was agility orbs and strength orbs, because Goku and Vegeta were both agility and strength. So that was incredible. So that was a great gift by Bamco, because there's a lot of people who spent a lot of dough, a lot of money. So so really, along with that, talk about orbs. We ended up getting this banner here, not banner, but event here, that we're able to not only get a particular orb, but we were able to do all 5 orbs and farm for them. So it's great for a new player. For me, because I really just started in New Year's, I caught up very, very quickly. My account went from very basic to really, really great, and these orbs were really beneficial to that as well. So really, with that, we got continuously more freebies. So let's continue. Look at how much I've talked, and we haven't really gotten to all the great stuff. Well, SSJ4 was great, but we still got even more stuff, because this was like maybe not even halfway through, a quarter way through the 2-year anniversary. So along with this, all the orbs that we're able to get, the Twitterverse, or the Japanese version of the Twitterverse, voted on a wish, and the wish ended up being 7 Elder Kais, and I think that was the right choice, because I was thoroughly happy to get my Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to Super Attack 10 really quickly. So, and I was able to do a lot of Dokkan events because of that. So good job everyone doing that on the Twitterverse and voting for these 7 Elder Kais. So we ended up getting 7 free Elder Kais on top of all this other stuff that we were getting. So this was really great here, these 2 items for the 2-year anniversary that really helped with gameplay and quality of life. One was the stamina. The cost to actually do Dokkan events were reduced by half. So your 50 stamina went down to 25, your 40 stamina went down to 20. All of them except for the Super Saiyan 4, Goku and Vegeta Dokkan events there. So along with that, 4 times EXP. 4 times. I'll tell you what, I also re-rolled a alt account, and I've gotten up to 120 pretty quickly. But I crossed over the 200 mark really easily with this 4 times XP. So this is going to be these 2 things are really the saddest things to go away after today, because the quality of life is going to go back to normal, and we were been spoiled for the past little over a month. So this will be very what's the word for it? Bittersweet, because we ended up getting so much for these 2-year anniversaries there. So the funny thing was, all that stuff that we just talked about was only part 1, because there was a part 2 to the 2-year anniversary. We got an additional 30 Dragon Stones. We ended up getting a surprising, I believe, almost 700 medals, or is it 400 something medals of Gregory, and a lot of other medals. So once again, quality of life was a lot easier. We didn't have to farm for medals, because we ended up picking maybe up a lot of SSRs to Dokkan Awaken, to Z Awaken, and this was really incredible. So really around this time, what happened over on Global, so on the quick Global, Omega Shenron came out, and I think we ended up getting 1 Dragon Stone per day on that. So anyway, just a quick note on that. Back to the 2-year anniversary of JP, which I hope they're going to do something really special for Global, as special as what they've done with the JP version of the 2-year anniversary, once. But man, we ended up getting some more items here and some more banners, and it really kicked off with the waifu banners. So teenage boys that were playing this really love these cards. These cards are actually not bad. The rates were pretty good, and there was a funny banner because all you were able to pull were female characters on the banner, and these were all mini god leaders. I think HP attack defense was plus 30% with, I believe, plus 2 to key on certain type advantages. I think dual type advantages on there. So actually these cards weren't bad at all for mini god leads, and you guys go ahead and read the descriptions on these cards. The waifu banners were pretty interesting, and my question here was how come Chichi didn't get a card, so that was pretty interesting there. But so this was additional banner there, and then we got a new mode, a gameplay mode, which is right now live, and people are having a ball with it. I think it's great. The only downside, you only do it 3 times a day, but the virtual Dokkan battlefield I really enjoy. It's a different way to play Dokkan, and I think it's been fun. So why was this event important? Because the second half of the 2-year anniversary ended up giving us not 1, but 2 LR cards. 2. We had LR Ginyu that turned into the LR. I'm sorry, Ginyu that turned into the LR Ginyu Force, and then this card on the right-hand side there, the LR Gohan physical type there, and both of these need these purple stones, these purple gems to Dokkan Awaken them, because you're going to buy certain medals in the Baba shop for these. So, and that's all from Dokkan Battlefield, Virtual Battlefield, to get these medals. So these 2 cards were incredible. Captain Ginyu, or the Ginyu Force, really only had a short period of time of triumph, of being on top, because everyone's talking about how good that physical card is, but then all of a sudden a quick leak and pop out, there's LR Gohan. Super Saiyan 2, the card art on it is incredible. Even the super move is like 30 something seconds, so it's great. But the funny thing was, we ended up getting, along with the introduction to that, was this dual rate Rising Dragons banner, that all these characters here, all these individuals here, were Dokkan Awakenable, so they get a rebirth. The Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the Stun Super Saiyan Goku, Nova Shenron, Metal Cooler, and Evil Boo. They all of them got a Dokkan Awaken, but people were kind of weirded out because where's LR Gohan? LR Gohan was supposed to be the next big thing. Well, what happened was LR Gohan is a summonable card, and it's very difficult to pull LR Gohan. How difficult, you might ask? Well, when I made this video, there's only 5,500, a little over 5,500 LR Gohans that have been pulled since its inception, and that's using information from DBZ Dokkan stats, and it is a 0.087% to pull this card here. This one's showing UR, but it's an SSR card that you actually ended up pulling, and fortunately I was able to pull 4 of these, but in a reroll. Okay, so I wasn't able to pull this card on my main account, so I ended up keeping a reroll. This is actually my alt account with this card. So, and it's actually been fun to level this character up. So, an amazing card, probably the best card in the game right now. With their stats there, of course, you can read the reviews and look at the information in my past videos. So, so really with that, that's pretty much the end of 2-year anniversary. What a ride! I can't believe how much stuff that we ended up getting. The impact that it's really had on the game, especially on the JP side, and what global individuals are going to be looking forward to, even though it's several months really away. And I hope they treat global as well as they treated JP, because this has been an amazing ride. And I think with Super and Dragon Ball Super and the anime, how strong that's going, this game is going to be around for a long, long time. I think it's one of the best gacha games out there. Of course, I stream it live on my Twitch stream. Feel free to click on the link below. Subscribe, follow, do all that stuff, like, comment. I'd love to hear what you guys liked from 2-year anniversary. If I missed anything, these were all the things that I came up with, and man, it's been great. And man, it ends today. There's a couple things that will roll over until I believe March 8th, but the end is March 1st, and it's pretty much over. So for you guys, hey, keep on Dokkaning, and we will see you next video when we're all back to reality. Catch you guys later.